Welcome back to more Skyward Sword HD, everybody. This is going to be the finale, more than likely. Our hearts are full because we went back up to the top, and we sat on one of those stools, and we're good. Master Shiny, I have important information for you. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicates a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe. Are you ready to proceed? I'm ready, Fi. Understood, Master Shiny. Know that even in the place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. And Master, good luck. Why, thank you. So we are about to take on the final boss. Yes, the final boss of the game. And as far as final bosses go, this is actually one of the shorter final bosses, I would say. It can be a little bit of a technical fight if you don't know what you're doing, but it's still not like overly difficult, and it's pretty short. Ah, so you decided to meet your end in the battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. The hate for the gods that has boiled in my veins. You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow, as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity. Demise, King of Armageddon. Just kidding, it says in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so this battle is, okay. I think in general, well actually, that's not gonna work. Shoot! Okay, let's try this again. I know he ends up, oh, what, he did a punch? This one he just do a punch. Dude. Okay, why isn't the shield not working? Hold on, I'm having some technical issues here. Okay, that time it worked. Because what you're supposed to actually do is kind of like swing back and forth. Okay, also that thing is actually kind of weird, the stupid punch. Oh, okay. Alright, I got an attack in there, but I'm taking a lot of damage though. I'm barely getting any strikes in. He attacks twice too. Shoot. Okay. No, he keeps attacking twice. So I think I have to defend both of his attacks. Where's the other attack? Come on, I'm still waiting on that. That was actually not good. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm actually focusing on this because it's very technical with the shield thing, and I also don't want to lose the shield because I don't have the Hylian shield, so... Okay. I got that phase done, although it took me over half my hearts. I've done a lot better in that before. I've only taken like maybe 5 hearts of damage, but whatever, I got my fairy. So in this next phase, what you basically have to do here is you gotta actually wait for the electricity thing, and then you attack him, and then you just keep, oh shoot. No. He's gonna do his move now. Oh god, oh god. Don't you dare. What are you doing? Shoot. Nuh-uh. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so there's electricity. You want to hold your sword up. That is... Okay, we both cancel each other out. You have to dodge his move. Damn it. He hit me. Again, it's a very technical battle, but... Okay. And then you do that, but he's probably going to dodge it. Yeah, he always dodges the first one. I do remember that. Okay. Hold it again, hold it again. And then you dodge that one. And you go up to him again. And... damn it. He's getting there, he's getting... Oh my god, he spawned me right there, dude. What the hell was that? Again. And that's it. It usually ends up taking 3 tries. I actually almost died there. I mean, well, I had like 2 or 3 fairies, but I didn't really want to use a fairy. I was like, I better do this without freaking getting hit. So I sucked a lot of the first battle, because what you're supposed to do is kind of go back and forth with it, and it's always been difficult for me to do. But I don't know, I mean, as long as you time your shield attacks at the right time, you can get a couple of hits in there, but it's still sometimes kind of difficult. Either way though, from here, I think it's just going to play in itself, like the cutscenes. I don't even have to be pressing the A button, so I'm just going to actually let it go until the credits, and you will see.
Oi.
And that is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Well, what a journey, right? What a complete journey. So, I guess now's a good time to mention my overall thoughts of this project and, you know, the game and Zelda games in general, because there are a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, this is actually for me, it's my 5th Zelda Let's Play that I've done. I've played several Zelda games, but I've never actually played too many on my channel in the history of my YouTube channel. I've played the original Legend of Zelda, which was way back in 2014 when I played it, and to be honest, it's not a very high quality Let's Play compared to today's standards, unfortunately. But the other ones that I've played have been Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS, Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS, Link's Awakening, which is the HD remake for the Switch, and now this one, Skyward Sword HD. So those are the 5 that I've done, and over the years there's a couple more I actually wanted to play. The big ones, the biggest one that I have wanted to play for a while has been Twilight Princess. However, I don't have a Wii U. I used to have a Wii U. I don't have one anymore. I wouldn't ever play that game on the Wii or the GameCube anymore because we want to do it in HD, obviously, and it is available for the Wii U, but I don't know if it's ever going to actually be released for the Nintendo Switch. If it does get released for the Switch, I'm definitely going to 100% play it at launch. Like, I can guarantee you that. As far as other games that I wanted to play, oh, okay, I guess technically Hyrule Warriors is also a Zelda game, so I play that one too, but that's a little different. But aside from those, the other ones I wanted to play have been, one of them has been The Wind Waker. I really like The Wind Waker a lot, even though it's been a long time since I've played the game. And also the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, those are the DS ones. I guess Diminished Cap is also an interesting one, but that's not for the Game Boy Advance. There's a lot of interesting ones out there, and I do want to play a lot of them. It's just that there's always so many projects that I have to do, so many other games too, But as far as this game specifically, a lot of people consider this one to be one of the more different and unique Zelda games out there. And I kind of pointed out the things as we went. Of course, I don't need to talk too much about that, but I think the game is overall great. It's not my favorite Zelda game. My favorite one probably goes to Twilight Princess, more than likely. There's a couple other ones that I may consider end up being, up there too. Like Link's Awakening has also been one that I've really enjoyed, the one for the Switch. Ocarina of Time as well. Majora's Mask, I wouldn't say that's one of my favorites. It's a very weird Zelda game, not weird as in bad, but it's just too weird for me, but I still enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. The soundtrack of this game is phenomenal. It's completely gorgeous. The story of the game, there's a couple confusing points, but in the end it's actually still good, and like I said, the chronological order of it, I believe, is that it's the first one in all of Zelda's games, all of them. So there is that, Which is interesting. The whole thing I was mentioning about Demise, yeah, that's true. That's technically Ganondorf, but he's not called Ganondorf in this one because he's the first incarnation of Ganondorf. In later games, it becomes Ganondorf, of course. And then Girahim became a very iconic villain, of course. He became a villain in, Hyrule Warriors. One of the playable villains. Him and Zant, Zant is from Twilight Princess, who's just being used by Ganondorf, of course. So I don't know, I guess that's all I wanted to really mention. The one criticism that this game got, actually I got 2 criticisms upon release back in 2011. The first one was the monotonous and repetitive nature of certain elements about the game. We got to a point in the game where we had to, you literally had to replay that forest dungeon or whatever, and then you had to fight the imprisoned 3 times, and the 3rd time you literally just fought him right before. And then, I don't know, the whole sky thing, that can also be considered repetitive and monotonous for some people, because I cut a bunch of those trips out, but because your Loftwing flies so slow, it takes several minutes every single time to get from one point to another. And the fact that you're doing that all the time, I mean, just think about it. How many times was I actually going to a different destination here, and then I was like, oh, cut, I'll meet you over there. Think about that. For all of you, it was pretty convenient, but if you're playing the game yourself, it's a whole lot of backtracking with that, unfortunately. It would have been really neat if you could actually warp from any statue to any other statue in the game that you've already touched. That would have been much better. It would have been a much better fast travel method, but they didn't do that, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But oh well. And then the other thing that got sort of mixed reviews was the whole motion controls. Really the direction of the sword strikes and all that, and how you have to have your Wiimote at the exact, the exact angle, and your TV at the exact angle to you, or else he's gonna capture it differently. The control stick simplifies it, but it also has problems responding with opposite strikes. If you try to attack to the left and then to the right and then to the left. Sometimes Link doesn't capture that even if you smash the stick to that side. He instead just moves the sword to that direction and doesn't actually strike. And if you do it too fast back and forth, he's going to great spin. He's going to do the spin attack instead of attacking back and forth. That's one thing that I ran into some complications in that last battle. The first phase of the last battle against Demise. That's why I took so much damage, because I kept struggling with that. But it happened a lot of other times too. But either way, I mean, those things aside, it's a fantastic game. Highly recommend it if you ever do want to, you know, actually play a good Zelda game. This one should be very interesting to all of you. As a quick little note here, oh, by the way, this is a post-credits cutscene, of course. And while it's going on, I will mention that this thing took 32 videos, and each one was about 35 to almost 40 minutes in length. There were only a few videos that were closer to 30 minutes as opposed to 40 minutes. So this game is overall much longer than Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link's Awakening, the original Zelda, basically all the ones I've played so far. It's a pretty long game. It's longer than most, but it's nowhere near in comparison to Breath of the Wild, because that thing can take you... If I were to do a Let's Play Breath of the Wild, which I don't think I will, it would easily take me probably over 100 videos if I want 100% that. 100 videos of 35 minutes each. Like, that's ridiculous. That means that I'm only a third of the way. This game is only less than a third of what Breath of the Wild actually can be. Holy crap. Probably even less than that. So here's Zelda saying, "Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Shiny? What will you do now?" Smile. That's what he'll do now. And there to go the Loftwings into the beyond. The end. So that's the game. I pretty much already gave all my thoughts about it. I don't need to mention anything else. Other than, as always, if you want to leave recommendations for future Zelda Let's Plays, I will definitely take that, of course, you know, into consideration, so that I can possibly, you know, do some of that, play some of those games. I get so many recommendations all the time, though. It's really hard to make everybody happy, you know, but I do my best with it. You can play again in hero mode using the save data. Do you want to continue? Yes. Select the save file. Your progress up to this point will be deleted. Are you sure you want to play hero mode? Bring it on. Saving in progress. Saved. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. Basically, if you do this, hero mode. Look at that. Because you have to delete a file, essentially, and then go into hero mode. Which is basically hard mode. I mean, I'm not going to obviously play that, but... Alright, so before I end this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.